Welcome back to Meticulous Mechanic. My goal today and in the next few days is to get this back together after doing the valve adjust. So I didn't really know where to start, so I went back to my playlist and I realized the next thing to do is to put the spark plugs back in. You can see the holes there. 3 plugs will go in there. You actually can put them in before you put the valve cover on. There are specialized tools to do this, but I'm going to be using my feeler gauges. So I pulled out a 30 thou feeler gauge. That just slides in with a little bit of slop. I was going to add 1,000ths to the 30,000ths to get 31, but they only have a 0.0015, 1.5 thou, a 2, and a 3. So I can take a 21 and add 10. That'll give me 31. I can take the 10 and the 21 and sandwich them together like this. That just slides in nicely. So I know that's 31. I'll go ahead and check the other two while I have it at 31. So on the other extreme, I want a maximum of 35, but I only have a 32, a 30, and a 28, and a 35. I want to try a 34. So I'm just going to add a 10 and a 24 to get 34. So on all three, the 34 slides in nicely. There's actually a 35, and it goes in just perfectly. So I would say that that is 35 for sure. That one's a little hard to force in. It might be 34.9. So I'm going to go with that. I'm not really going to force it in, but I would say those are good. The spark plug tightening torque is 13 Newton meters. So I'll grab my spark plug tool. This torque wrench should be good because it goes up to 20 Newton meters, and I'll be in the middle of the range using this. I have a little adapter that goes from a 1/4 inch to 3/8. So normally in your spark plug tool, there's a little rubber gasket in there that you can see, and that holds the spark plug. But for some reason, it's too small, and the plug just falls out. So I'm going to have to get something on the top to hold this. So when it goes down in here, I don't just drop it. So I found a piece of hose laying around. I'm just going to slide it on there. Looks like it might be 3/8 of an inch in diameter. And hopefully I can just use that to get it started. Spinning carefully, hopefully gets it started. Let me take a look down in there, make sure it's good. So I spun it down till it stops. Now I can just pull this hose out. So now I can take my spark plug tool plus this extension. And I'll slide it down in the hole onto the spark plug, make sure it engages. Always keep your torque wrench at the lowest setting when it's in storage so it doesn't wreck the spring. I'll turn this up to 13 Newton meters. That's good. So I'm just spinning it down till it stops with my fingers. And I'll put the torque wrench on. Spin it down to 13 Newton meters. There we go. And I'll just do the same thing 2 more times. Number 2. Finally, number 3. All right, spark plugs installed.